43-year-old Ryan James Wedding represented Canada in the 2002 Winter Olympics. Prosecutors say he shipped more than 800 pounds of cocaine in a single month, sending it from Mexico to California and then up to Canada. NBC News correspondent Guad Venegas joins us now with more. Guad, this is a crazy story, right? I mean, it's hard to believe all of this is true, but prosecutors say this guy, Wedding, was actually the leader of the group. How big of an operation are we talking?
Ellison, this reminds me a lot of the Mexican drug organizations when we get details from U.S. attorneys of how they operated. So we're talking about a group of individuals that operated between Colombia, Mexico, California, and Canada. According to authorities, they're being accused of bringing in the drugs from Mexico into California. Then they would use semi-trucks, so long-haul vehicles, to send the drugs from California into Canada. The details, as you mentioned, are fascinating. Now, Wedding is at large. There's a reward of $50,000 for his capture. And his second in command, according to authorities, Clark, was captured in Mexico. The information shared by authorities yesterday indicates that both of them lived in Mexico while they ran this operation. Here's part of the press conference where authorities shared this information.
These individuals ran what we call the Wedding criminal enterprise. This criminal enterprise was extremely prolific and ruthless. They were one of the largest suppliers of cocaine to Canada and into the United States.
Now, add to that, authorities also saying that there was a connection with the Sinaloa cartel.
Word, yeah, Perry B, you right. Bro was Snowman for real. I mean, Black Bleach, you right, he was Snowman for real. Bro was Olympic snowboarder with all this, right? Like I was fresh new to all this right here. I was like, how in the fuck? But then I started listening to the places that he moved it from. I was like, wait a minute, California, Canada. I started listening to places. I'm like, well, Miami, California, Canada. I'm like, it's 3 different people that, you know, I could think of. And Jonathan Adi named 2 of them. Diddy, California. Khaled, Miami. Drake, Canada. I heard all 3 of them right there. I was like, wait a minute. What's the coincidence there? And then I keep hearing more and more and more they was trying to make Drake the new Diddy. And more things keep coming up. Todd, what's going on? You need the skis to get in this house. Word. More and more I keep hearing about Drake was supposed to be the new Diddy. And more things keep popping up to show that that could possibly be true. I mean, shit. Even down to motherfucking, even down to, you know, him starting to date J-Lo now. And the rumors of that's rolling around. We'll get into that later. But, yeah, this is interesting right here. What's even more interesting is, like I said, how this Naheem Bonilla guy is connected.
That protected them in Mexico. And just quickly, I'm going to list some of the aliases used by Wedding, according to authorities. El Jefe, El Toro, The Boss, Buddy, Giant, Grande, Public Enemy. Just a large number of aliases that were used both by Wedding and also
the real El Jefe
by his associate Clark.
Quad, so prosecutors say, or they laid out Wedding's alleged history of violent crimes, and they say that that history includes execution-style killings. What else did they say about his past, some of the violence, and in terms of where he may be right now? Do they think he's in Mexico?
Ellison, they didn't share any details as to where he could be. You know, it's interesting because Clark, his associate, was arrested on October 8th in Mexico, but Mexican authorities did not inform of that arrest. But we know that this was the work of multiple agencies working together in Colombia, Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. And I should also say that about those murders, the details are brutal, including the assassination of a couple that, according to authorities, were killed in front of their daughter, who was also shot 13 times, Ellison.
Wow. All right. Guad Venegas, thank you.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and time.
Bruh, only thing I'm thinking about right now is the fact that, remember that Frank Lucas skit that I played a couple pods ago? Where he was like, yo, I don't want nobody, I ain't snitching on nobody, you know what I'm saying, from Harlem. I want them cops that took that money from me. Yo, Diddy is snitching. Diddy telling. Diddy is telling. Ain't no way. Eric Adams get indicted the week he get arrested. Rest in peace, Liam. And then right, cool runnings here. El Jefe gets raided today. And then DJ Khaled buddy is also in the mix.
Federal investigators revealing more about a major drug trafficking bust tied to an FBI raid at an Aventura mansion.
Oh.
Federal investigators revealing more about a major drug trafficking bust tied to an FBI raid at an Aventura mansion.
And the alleged ringleader is a former Olympian now on the run and accused of murder. And Local 10's Cody Weddle live now in Aventura with the details for us tonight. Cody.
And Calvin and Nicole, the feds describing the drug empire this former Olympian ran as ruthless, murdering anybody who got in their way. An early Wednesday morning FBI raid in Aventura ended with the arrest of music executive Naheem Jorge Bonilla. According to the FBI, Bonilla had bought several kilos of cocaine from this man, Ryan Wedding, a former Olympic snowboarder turned drug kingpin.
Cultivated a violent transnational drug trafficking empire.
Federal law enforcement releasing details about the sophisticated drug-running network on Thursday. After 13 years in operation, the group was shipping in 60 tons of cocaine per year to the U.S.
It was a $1 billion criminal enterprise.
Damn! 60. Damn!
Which he ran with his partner, Clark, from Mexico.
That enterprise described as ruthless and violent.
Orchestrating multiple homicides to eliminate their rivals.
The drugs first purchased in Colombia.
They would then transport the cocaine into Mexico and then into the United States using long-haul semi-trucks.
The feds saying the drug network would eliminate anyone who crossed them. The group threatened Bonilla, the man in Aventura, that they would kill his mother due to an outstanding debt. In another incident, the group murdered a Canadian couple by mistake.
This was a case of mistaken identity. Wedding and Clark believed these individuals were responsible for a lost cocaine shipment, but they weren't. They had no known connection to Wedding, Clark, or the other people in the operation.
You know what's crazy about that beer gang? This is the same week that Meech gets released to the halfway house.
But that didn't matter. They were killed in cold blood in front of their daughter.
Yeah, this just happened like a day ago.
And their daughter was ultimately shot 13 times, but ultimately survived. Ryan Wedding, meanwhile, remains on the run. 16 people facing charges in relation to this, and arrests have been made in Mexico, Colombia, the U.S., and Canada. We're live in Aventura tonight. I'm Cody Weddle, Local 10 News.
Like, what are the odds, right? We got Eric Adams getting indicted the week of Diddy's arrest. Like I said, then Liam gets ambushed by two women in his hotel. And then this dude that's connected to Khaled gets raided. Like, this is wild. Yeah, the daughter was shot too. Like, and they told me something was a wrongful killing. I'm like, wrongful killing? Nah, that sounds like somebody meant to kill them. That sound like somebody meant to kill them. I don't think Meech snitched, but they found the real. Put it like this: when Meech came home, like I said, it's funny how Meech comes come home and goes to the halfway house the same week that this happens, though. Like, this is wild. And I'm saying to myself, did Meech put a hit on who snitched on him? Like, that's what I started thinking about too. Like, it's a couple different angles with this. It's a couple different angles with this. Because remember, I played the clip of the other night of Meech specifically saying, yo, yeah, I know they say Puff is an informant, but know what I'm saying? I never took him around nothing. Even though I know I wasn't supposed to be hanging around this nigga like that. He kept saying that. He's like, I know I wasn't supposed to be hanging around this nigga Puff when I got all these bricks in the basement like this. I know that already. So I'm like, okay. What if that's still connected with Diddy, right? And like I said, Meech came home and just, you know what I'm saying, handled business real quick. That's a possibility. But the main thing that we cannot escape, and we have to discuss here. So let me just read this article real quick of what is going on here specifically, so we can figure out together what is going on here. So I do have some clips that will help us figure out what's going on. Bro, what's going on? Simple Town Radio, what's going on? What's going on? I do have some clips that'll help us figure out what is possibly going on here, I think, you know. Bricks of cocaine are stacked in a Drug Enforcement Administration office that investigators say were confiscated from a multinational drug trafficking group operated by a former Canadian Olympian. The FBI raided a house in Ventura Wednesday, October 16, 2024, as part of its investigation. An FBI raid Wednesday on a sprawling multi-million-dollar mansion in Ventura was part of a wide-scale federal operation to take down a transnational cocaine trafficking organization that officials say is headed by a former Olympic athlete. One person was arrested when the warrant was served at 3914 Island Estates Drive. Christy Hawkins, FBI special agent in charge of the L.A. field office, said during a media briefing Thursday. The home is owned by music executive and Miami Beach restaurateur Naheem Jorge Bonilla, 36. He's my age. Whose name is among 16 people listed in this indictment against the leader of the alleged trafficking group, Bonilla, owner of Mandrake. Now, we've heard about this before. I think Drake did a record with Mandrake, I believe. I'm just kidding. Located at 210 23rd Street in Miami Beach, is in custody at Miami Federal Detention Center. Bonilla bought 6,522 square foot mansion from famed record producer DJ Khaled for $4.8 million in 2020. So this is just about 4 years ago he took the mansion from him. Real estate publication The Real Deal had reported arrests related to the organization were also made in the U.S., Colombia, Mexico, and Canada. In all, 12 people were arrested, though Hawkins noted 4 members of the organization, including the alleged ringleader Ryan James Wedding. 43 are still at large. Make sure I ain't skipping on there. Okay. Wedding competed on the Canadian snowboarding team during the 2002 Winter Olympics, but instead of continuing his athletic achievements, he chose to become a major drug trafficker, and he chose to become a killer, said Martin Estrada, U.S. Attorney for the Central District of California. Along with trafficking more than 60 tons of cocaine a year into the United States and Canada, the FBI said Wedding's gang used contract killers to murder at least 4 people, including a couple in Canada visiting from India, who were shot dead in front of their daughter, also wounded by gunfire. Now, when I hear that, right, that 60 tons of cocaine a year into the U.S., I can only, you know what, I'm going to play the clip later on because it's going to coincide with, I'm going to play the clip in just a second, actually. It's going to coincide exactly what we're talking about here. Just remember that, 60 tons of cocaine being moved into the U.S. a year, okay? According to Estrada, Wedding's organization would buy its cocaine from Colombia and ship it to Mexico, where he was running the operation. From Mexico, the group used long-haul truckers to transport the drugs to Los Angeles, where the loads would be taken to various stash houses in the area. From the stash houses, Estrada detailed how they would use long-haul truckers to deliver the contraband to East Coast of the United States and various parts of Canada. The group used various cryptocurrency wallets to launder the drug. More proceeds. Estrada said agents underscored that in one wallet alone they found more than $3 million. So one cryptocurrency wallet alone had $3 million in it, just to move around. That's just they trying to clean some money up there with the cryptocurrency. But they caught that too, it seems like. Wedding has prior conviction from drug trafficking in the U.S., serving 4 years in prison before. Upon his release, we believe he went back to drug trafficking and, in fact, built this ruthless and prolific organization, Estrada said. According to the indictment, Wedding was also known by several aliases, including El Jefe, Giant, and Public Enemy. Oop, did I skip something? Okay, down to the list here. The FBI is offering a $50,000 reward for Wedding's capture. The agency is asking anyone with information on his whereabouts to call 1-800. I ain't gonna say the number. He's charged with running a continuing criminal enterprise, murder, attempted murder, and conspiring to possess, distribute, and export cocaine. His second in command, Andrew Clark, 34, also a Canadian citizen, were arrested by Mexican authorities on October 8th, according to Justice Department. Let me see something real quick. I just want to see. Andrew Clark. Oh, he's right. No. This is what he looks like down here. Okay. I just want to see if I recognize some faces real quick. I just want to see if I recognize some faces in the operation that they... So these are the people that they, I guess, are at large still. So b.l.a.c is still at large. Ansimo is still at large. And Ryan Wedding, of course. But they got everybody else, it looks like. Including Naheem Bonilla. Oh, wow. He was part of the ring, too. But what's interesting is, like I said, how they actually know each other. Khaled and Bonilla know each other. That's the string that's really attached there. And how this guy is actually linked. We're going to look at a couple of clips of how he's actually linked. So, real quick, just to bring y'all, I'm gonna bring y'all a blast from the past, right? Operation Giant Slalom is crazy, right? Right. No Diddy. Bring y'all a blast from the past, real quick, right? Simba, what's going on, my brother? Simba, what's going on? I'm gonna bring y'all to a blast from the past from where the early days of DJ Khaled come from. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show y'all where Khaled there in the background. This young skinny Khaled. This is young DJ. Well, I don't even know if this is his DJ days. This might have just been his young. Khaled was about his seriousness in this little role, wasn't he? Didn't have a single thing to say. Khaled like he undercover. That's fucked up. Yes, Biggs, you're gone too far. You're gone too far, Biggs. You're gone too far. There's a lot of good quotes from this damn movie. A lot of good quotes from this movie. Me no get a bumper clap nothing. Bumper. Like I'm telling you, I might watch this movie tomorrow, just or even later on tonight, just for nostalgia purposes. I fucking love Shotters. But just to show y'all again, the early days of Khaled in Miami, because this was shot in Miami. I believe this is in Little Haiti, if I'm not mistaken. But another interesting clip that came across my timeline that might link us to where Khaled's early beginnings actually link him to. So, Exhibit A.
Hey, yo, check this out. This is DJ Khaled.
What's up?
I'm sorry.
No shit. I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt you. I'm Diddy though, y'all.
Yeah, but I'm Khaled too.
Khaled, but you also Billy.
And I'm Billy.
And I'm Love.
And I'm Father of Assad.
Father of Assad.
And you Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy.
And Sean Combs.
Yeah. And what is this?
First time.
The first time?
Ever.
This is the first time ever. Another one.
Another one.
Yes, he did.
Who want to go first?
Yeah, I don't know if we want to answer that though.
I mean, as a fan,
I don't know if we want to answer that though. Did y'all catch that?
who want to go first?
Yeah, I don't know if we want to answer that though.
Pretty much the question was, how do they actually meet? And Diddy didn't necessarily want to answer that question. But Khaled took over the question and said this.
I mean, as a fan, I met Puff, Jack the Rapper, Street Team. I was Street Team. I'm still a fan. But I'm out. So he don't know who Khaled is, but I'm just hustling Street Team. And I don't think he realized that I used to be Street Team for Bad Boy. Then after that, in Miami, me and Puff met while I was on the radio. You know, when I'm breaking records, spinning records. Met him through a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And we just became real brothers.
So met him through a lot of people, we just became real brothers. So this would even be before he was with Terror Squad as well. He said this was young breaking record days. This is again why I showed that clip just now. That is when Diddy actually met him. We're talking about early 90s. We're not even talking about 2000s. We're talking about the 90s when Puff met him.
Yeah, I can't tell you about the first time I met him, the real truth. Yeah, I just can't speak on it, you know.
Yeah. So
you see that? Did y'all catch that?
Spinning records. Met him through a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And we just became real brothers.
Yeah, I can't tell you about the first time I met him, the real truth. Yeah, I just can't speak on it, you know.
Yeah, some stories gotta be untold.
I bet they do. I bet they do. But they will not go untold with me.
Combs.
Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
P. Diddy, whatever you call himself these days. Yeah, go ahead.
Straight from DC, what's good?
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I was like a sex slave, okay? For them, that's what I was. That's all right? I caught herpes, and I came back and I sued him for the herpes and won. But Diddy and Ross, which they good buddies, okay? They're gay.
Who?
Both. Diddy and Ross. And Khaled. They're all gay. Okay?
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and P. Diddy?
Yeah.
They all gay?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
I seen the liquid cocaine, I drank it myself. Having sex with Diddy and Cassie. Okay? It's not good. He drinks it all the time. Alright? He calls it Gigi, but it's liquid cocaine.
I didn't catch how he dissed Diddy like that. He's like, I have sex with Diddy and Cassie all the time. But it's not good. He drinks and gets high all the time.
Alright. I've settled $4.125 million with Diddy. I've settled $4.125 million with Diddy. Okay, but he's scared that I was going to expose him.
I don't want to talk about Diddy right now. I want to talk about you. Help me understand you.
See,
I mean,
that's the thing, Mr. Federale. You need to be talking about Diddy because he's telling you some very privileged information. See, what this is right here is more evidence. Number one, what Jonathan Hay has also been saying about DJ Khaled being gay. See, I'm just waiting for somebody else besides Tia, his baby mama, to say Rick Ross is gay. I'm just waiting for somebody to confirm him. So far, Khaled has been confirmed. Okay? He even put a date on it. Jonathan Hay, remember? He put a date on it. He said 2016, there's no way you could not say that Khaled was gay. There's no way you could not. He said they drink liquid cocaine. I never caught that. Yeah, he's talking about the they were talking about the what do you call it? When they were making up the Tusi. This is the early days of the Tusi, pretty much. But the liquid cocaine, yes, I've still yet to see exactly what that might be. And I'm wondering now if that has something to do, of course, with the wedding gentleman, the Olympic snowboarder in Bonilla. I'm wondering now if there's a connection here, especially when he starts to say, when he starts to talk about the drug trafficking. This is to bring you guys up to speed. This is Jonathan Adi, who shot up, yes, the Trump National Hotel in 2018.
It looks like an exchange of
Original
gunfire
me, what's going
right
on?
out of a Hollywood action movie.
Jonathan about that action.
Police say on Friday he opened fire inside President Donald Trump's luxury hotel.
Sir, I'm ordering that you stay away from the Trump National Doral Hotel.
Police say that's where Odie stole an American flag from, and that he went into the...
Okay. Now, like I said, I do have, you guys already know, I got the whole clip of where he talks about them pretty much, you know, disguising the hip-hop agenda with the drug trafficking, right? That part, every time I hear about this drug trafficking and sex trafficking and all this trafficking shit and trafficking, every time I hear that, I think about Jonathan Adi stopping the federale and the investigator in the middle of the investigation saying, yo, you need to know about this. This is why I was infiltrating Diddy, okay? You need to know about this. And lo and behold, if he would have caught that, bro probably would have got a bonus by now. Right? Look, he damn sure do like Jason Statham. But if Buddy would have just been listening to him, tell you what's going on. If they would have just been listening to Buddy, he would have been telling them some very, very, very good information. If they only would have paid attention. So, Exhibit C.
Okay, guys, I am struggling to get this video out for you guys. I'm really in the airport, and I do not want to be screaming, especially because people are looking at me as I'm filming. But we got to get into this because it's an absolute shit show. Hey guys, it's Murad Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back at it again. It is daily and consistent content. I'm going to keep this intro very quick because I'm in a whole airport. But some weird videos. Anyways, there are some weird videos resurfacing of DJ Khaled and Diddy, and I'm not really surprised by this.
New York City, they say it's sold out. They told me this is sold out. I called Puff Daddy. He said, Kevin, where you at?
And when I'm in Miami, when I'm in Miami, I need anything. And I mean anything. We can't even discuss it. The things that this man is capable of bringing to you.
Oh, really? Really?
I'm in Miami, I need anything. And I mean anything. We can't even discuss it. The things that this man is capable of bringing to you. But believe me, he has Miami on lock.
Diddy is such a damn, this is why I keep saying, this nigga is not the brightest bulb in the box. He has always been incriminating himself. I mean, always.
They told me this is sold out. I called Puff Daddy. He said, Kevin, where you at?
He couldn't keep it music city.
When I'm in Miami, I need anything. And I mean anything.
I mean anything. And look who's laughing in the background.
We can't even discuss it. The things that this man is capable of bringing to you.
It can't even discuss the things this man is capable of bringing to you.
But believe me, he has Miami on lock. But this is the love affair, baby. It's a love movement.
Rick Ross in the background as well.
Wasn't it the greatest invention ever?
You know how close his relationship is, and even look at what Diddy's saying. Like, we're in Miami, we can do anything in Miami. We discussed yesterday, Jonathan Oddie was in Miami, Diddy's house is in Miami, corruption is in Miami. It's the perfect place for them to do so. And you have DJ Khaled.
Whose house is in Miami? I'll let you hear that name again.
Diddy saying, like, we're in Miami, we can do anything in Miami. We discussed yesterday, Jonathan Oddie was in Miami.
Jonathan Oddie in Miami.
Diddy's house is in Miami, corruption is in Miami. It's the perfect place for them to do so. And you have DJ Khaled in this position saying that he would do anything, and they've done things that they can't even talk about for certain collections. This wouldn't be surprising to me. I feel like DJ Khaled is a big puppet. I feel like he's a waste man, and for the fact that Palestine are going through what they're going through, and as a Palestinian you can't say anything, is absolutely pathetic. So that obviously he's doing so, and he's remaining silent because his superiors are telling him to. So therefore, why wouldn't he do things that his superiors tell him to in relation to Diddy? Evidently they would. Not only this, but there's a picture of French Montana Diddy, and it just looks weird, guys. It looks like he's spooning him in some kind of weird way. French Montana obviously is under Bad Boy Entertainment Records, and I feel like he has a different connection with Diddy as well. And this is the situation when we look at Diddy and this Cassie lawsuit and the other lawsuits that will come forward. We're also going to be looking at several other people that are in close circumference to Diddy, whether it's Meek Mills, whether it's Rick Ross, whether it's DJ Khaled, French Montana. And I really want to focus on DJ Khaled and French Montana in this particular video because I feel like these two are definitely up to something, have done things. We're probably at those freak-offs, but Cassie would be able to recall if DJ Khaled was there because he's a very round man. So mask or no mask, we gonna know if DJ Khaled is there. Point blank, period. But I think that DJ Khaled and French have done things. We're probably aware of what was going on with Cassie and Diddy. We're probably, I assume, in the weird positions, have partaken in freak-offs. Literally, DJ Khaled is saying that he has had to do things for an iPad or whatever as a joke. So clearly they've participated in some kind of freak-off in these videos. And these videos are from 10, 12 years ago. And everything's just resurfacing and people are connecting the dots. It's an absolute mess. Anyways, make of this what you will. My videos are going to be very short whilst I'm in the airport. I do not want to be screaming in this airport. Subscribe to the channel, click that button, I would appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys soon. I'll catch you guys.
So, and I can't think if this is the same clip where he talks about the trunk loads. It was Diddy was like Khaled brings trunk loads, but yeah, More incriminating footage. More and more incriminating footage. Tamiko Show, what's going on? And 411, what's going on? It's starting to come up of these gentlemen. Now, mind you, as he's saying that, right? This clip isn't new. Neither was that footage. But this particular clip is from damn near a year ago. For the arrest, for the raid. Damn near around the time that the Cassie case came out. Needless to say, they are looking for everybody. No stone will be unturned. I'm starting to notice that. No stone will be unturned here. And like I said, when I saw Diddy get arrested, there will be blood. There will be blood. We will not be hearing just the last of Diddy just rotting behind bars. No. Not till May. Not till May. He gonna be busy. He making phone calls. You hear me? That boy Diddy making phone calls right now. Phone calls are being made. They are being made. Interesting tidbit, right? From Freddie P. by way of Doggy Diamonds.
Make sure you go to www.theinterviewking.com. Sign up for the email list, and all the content will
Shout out to the homie
definitely
Doggy
come
Diamonds.
directly to your inbox. Let's go.
Come on, man. Them niggas gonna rock with Diddy, man. Them niggas, you can tell how them niggas act now. Them niggas pussy get wet every time they round that nigga. Them niggas is fucking girls, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't stand for nothing, bro. You know, they listen, like I told you, they was waiting so long to get on.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? You don't understand what Miami went through to get on.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody was fucking.
He's talking about Ross and DJ Khaled. So pretty much Freddie P made an interesting tidbit to where when Making the Band came out on the scene, Freddie P pretty much was the inside link to the hood, so to speak, in Miami. So this would be where the connection actually happens. Overthoughts, what's going on? Joy to the world, what's going on? This would be what the actual connection confirms of these two actually linking together in the early 90s. Or should I say early 2000s, leading in 90s leading to 2000s, excuse me. So let's pinpoint a certain year, okay? Let's pinpoint a certain year here. Let's say Making the Band 1 release date. Making of the Band 1 was March 24th, 2000. And finished airing in 2002, right? Okay, so when did DJ Khaled We Taking Over come out? That would be 2007. So let's say about a 5-year gap, right? Making the Band happens. Then there's like a 5-year gap. Well, not even a 5-year gap. Let's say before that, right? When did Buy You a Drink? Say a little bit before. Okay, so yeah, it was 2007. All of it was 2007. So what I'm getting at is, remember when Snap Music first came out? Snap Music were around 2006, 2007, right? So, damn, I missed some shit. Not really. I mean, kind of, but not really. What's going on, Prince Sherry? What's going on? So, 2007, right? So that 5-year gap, let's say about that 5-year gap in between what Freddie P is talking about with Making the Band, him supposedly introducing Diddy to, you know, the ins and outs of Miami, right? Remember what Diddy said himself, or should I say Khaled even said himself, they met around the times of DJ Khaled early DJ days, right? So, let's see. DJ Khaled early radio year. So lo and behold, the man started in 93. 98, he got the first gig. 2003, he got the radio. He got the gig where we called it the 99 Jams, and he became he started hosting weeknights on 99 Jams in 2003. So he got the look in 2003. So like I said, this is all starting to make sense now. 2002 is when Making It the Band stopped airing, right? As Freddie P just said. 2003, he gets the 99 Jams, right? About 4 years after this, We Taking Over comes out. I'm starting to see where this connection is really starting to happen here. Exactly. You never understood how he blew up either, right? This is pretty much what Freddie P is talking about.
With this city like that, we had no major deals coming through. I broke that door open. I showed the world we can rap outside of booty music.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe 3, 4 months, 6 months after my deal, niggas started getting deals.
Mm.
And they, you know what I'm saying? Like, for the first time ever, this city broke ice because of me. Y'all act like y'all don't. When they mention artists, they want to bring up the local artists before they bring me up. You know what I'm saying? You'll have certain DJs that know and be on 99 Jam just playing my music. They don't even play the whole band. They just play my verse. You know what I'm saying? And that was respect for it. I mean, they were still doing this shit 3, 4 years ago. They still do it sometimes where they just play my music. So I got respect for certain people. But it's like, Khaled, like, that was I love Khaled. Like, I ain't gonna sit here and bash Khaled.
What's going on?
But niggas pussy get wet when they got around that nigga. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, them niggas ain't 100. They ain't come back and my nigga, at least y'all could have did was put a nigga in the studio to write records. Even if y'all felt like the man ain't want me to blow up and whatever the situation was, y'all could
have. Excuse me, Skull from the Go. You're very right. Ace Hood got the fuck away from all of this. He got the fuck away from all of that shit. He got healthy. He got fit. He got his girl. And he pretty much just got away from the mainstream of music. I remember that now. Only One Zane, what's going on?
Put me in the studio and let me feed my family because I opened the door for you niggas. That's all I was telling nigga, like, bro, y'all stepping on my back right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, the world wasn't even fucking with y'all. Nobody knew nothing about no Miami, nothing. None of that. It was only Trick. You get what I'm saying?
And so your gripe is it was only booty bass music, and then you brought that real street rap to the game.
Yeah,
and then open the door
look at the facts. We could go look at the facts. Go look at the facts and just show me one nigga that signed before me out of town.
And I'll show y'all again real quick because I was going through it as we were doing the Googles, right? I'll show y'all again. I'll go back to it, right? Making It a Band release date 2000. Finished airing March 2002. Look at this. His timeline was in 98. Hold on. It was just up here. 2003, actually. Here it goes. 2003, he got the 99 Jams. He got the 99 Jam show. So the following year, Making It a Band, it stops airing. He gets this show. 4 years later, just 4 years later, 2007, in which you all heard Puff said he met this nigga back during his early DJ days. Puff said it himself. He met Khaled during his early DJ days. You know what I'm saying? And for those just getting in here, play the clip for y'all one more time, cause shit is getting interesting.
I'm in Miami, I need anything, and I mean anything. We can't.
You said, Kevin, where you at?
Yeah, and when I'm in Miami, when I'm in Miami, I need anything, and I mean anything. We can't even discuss it, the things that this man is capable of bringing to you, but believe me, he has Miami on lock. But this is the love affair.
Like, it's downright, you know, direct.
I Puff Daddy, you said, Kevin, where you at?
Yeah, and when I'm in Miami, when I'm in Miami, I need anything, and I mean anything. We can't even discuss it, the things that this man is capable of bringing to you, but believe me, he has Miami on lock. But this is the love affair, baby. It's a love movement.
Rick Ross in the background as well. We know how close it's...
Like, it couldn't be any more obvious, y'all. It couldn't be any more
Hey, yo, check
obvious.
this out. This is DJ Khaled.
What's up,
I'm sorry.
No shit. I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt
it's
you.
all love,
I'm Diddy though, y'all.
Yeah, but I'm Khaled too.
Khaled, but you also Billy.
And I'm Billy.
And I'm Love.
And I'm Father of Assad.
Father of Assad.
And you Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy.
And Sean Combs.
Yeah. And what is this?
First time.
The first time
ever.
This is the first time ever. Another one.
Joy to the world. What's going on?
Who want to go first?
Yeah, I don't know if we want to answer that though.
I mean, as a fan, I met.
Again, Diddy didn't want to answer that. Yo, how did y'all first meet? He didn't want to answer that question at first.
Puff, Jack the Rapper, Street Team. I was Street Team. I'm still a fan. But I'm talking about, so he don't know who Khaled is, but I'm just hustling Street Team, and I don't think he realized that I used to be Street Team for Bad Boy. Then after that, in Miami, me and Puff met while I was on the radio. You know.
You heard that. Again, 2002, making it the band stopped airing. He gets 99 Jams gig 2003. Him and Puff met. When?
When I'm breaking records, spinning records. Met him through a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And we just became real brothers.
Yeah, I can't tell you about the first time I met him, the real truth. I just can't speak on
You can't, right?
it, you know?
Yeah, some stories gotta be untold.
Yeah.
God is great.
God is great. And we don't have to live that way anymore. Good.
Yeah, we blessed.
But he came through.
Yeah.
Make sure you know he came through.
Yeah.
Trunk full.
Yeah.
Trunk was full. Everything was all right. And we don't have to live that way anymore. Good.
Yeah, we blessed.
But he came through.
Yeah.
Make sure you know he came through.
Yeah.
Trunk full.
Yeah.
Trunk was full. Everything was all right.
We blessed.
Really?
Yeah, we blessed.
But he came through.
Yeah.
Make sure you know he came through.
Yeah.
Trunk full.
Yeah.
Trunk was full. Everything was all right.
We blessed.
What an informant that Diddy, isn't he? What an informant that man is. What an informant. Yeah, the trunk was full, wasn't it? Trunk full. Trunk full. Everything was all right. Nigga, what? Bruh. Trunk was full, huh? Trunk was full of snowman, wasn't it? I bet that trunk was full, huh? Khaled is capable of bringing a lot of different things into it, huh? Khaled capable of bringing a lot of things into Miami. He run Miami, right? He runs Miami, huh? Like a motherfucker. Just like a motherfucker. I'm telling you, it gotta be. It gotta be, Taya. It gotta be. Like, you couldn't even be subtle on camera about the shit. Trunk full, looking to the side and shit. Everything was all right. Like, nigga, you couldn't even see. That's what Gene was talking about. This was the I just want to be around type of nigga. I'm just happy to be around hood niggas. That's who he was. He pretty much. That's why Gene said he pretty much was around him to get his street cred. Cause he don't know how to be no street nigga. You don't know what the fuck you talking about? Some trunk was full on Rolling Stone. This is Rolling Stone, nigga. This is Rolling fucking Stone. You talking about some when I met him the trunk was full, bruh. Cole been moving around very freely over the years and carefully. Everybody hating on Cole, we know. I'm like, well, Arrows 120, what's going on? I love how you can, someone said it earlier, the camera was the greatest invention. The camera was the greatest invention there. And yes, Cole has been moving around very freely. And this is why. Papa was a Rolling Stone. That's right. It's crazy how, like I said, you can look back at all this footage and start to notice things. Start to notice a lot of things.